it's time to level up with Anne. And Yan. Okay, so nice to see you, Yan. We did the event which is
Mom
and Child
level up in birth discovery.
And it's been so successful, right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, share to our audience what is this all about.
Yeah, so I came up with this Reconnect with Me, and particularly for mom and child to reconnect, improve their relationship in nature. So especially for those who have not been received when we were born, and we can rewrite our story. So I bring them to the garden. We did it in Botanic Garden for mom and child. So actually mom and child, parent and child to receive, to rewrite their story, and this is so meaningful. And I'm so blessed that I have Anne to share her talents, especially for the child. So child can be adult child. It's not always a very young child, right?
Inner child.
Yeah, the inner child. So to bring up joy, to remove, to release all the blockages, yeah, the emotional baggage that we have, especially we absorb in our mother's womb. Yeah, so that we expand our energy. Yeah, and build confidence in what you do. Find out the talent, the personal character strength.
Correct.
Yeah.
So a very good experience during that last event that we did. I feel very connected with your first part, which is the journey, the walking through.
Yeah.
Because when I observe the children walking through, and then after that I look at their talent, it match. It totally match. So that the parent understand also.
Yeah.
So that's the part I feel like, wow. That's why we collaborate.
Yes. It was so amazing because of we are so blessed today that we have our participant who went through this session, this workshop, and she's one who she was being received, and at the same time she received her child. So yeah, stay tuned for the next part. Thank you. Yeah. Hi Arlene. Yeah.
Hi.
Thank you for joining me in the Reconnect with Me session, which is a rebirth session that I started. Yeah. Just one quick question. What makes you decide to join this nature? I call that rebirth in nature.
So I actually, when the first time I joined this, I had no idea I had no expectations, no idea what it was about. So it was just something I thought, okay, let's go for a nature walk, enjoy that, and see what is this about. So nothing else. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. She's very open. This experience, right?
Yeah.
So when you go through the process, right? Particularly this process is more about reconnect and go back to the mother's womb. Yeah. So after the session, how do you feel? What comes to your mind when you walk this process, this path?
Yes. When the first time you said we're going to go back to your mother's womb or connect, I was wondering like, how do we do this? Because we are so old now, and I mean we've passed so many years. How can we remember this? And I was just keeping an open mind. And the beginning, because the first time I came, I actually missed out your first part. And when I came, it was like you told me, okay, you're gonna walk through and connect. So I just like, okay, let's just follow what you said. So when I started to walk, I actually felt so much of calm. I think it was also part of nature, and then there was the water and everything. The place was just right. And then I started to think, okay, now I'm going back to my mom's, my mother's room. Let's just imagine that. So when I was walking through, I actually felt very peaceful. It's a very strange feeling that started to overwhelm me as well. Like, hey, this is a very beautiful place, earth, and is this how, sunlight feels, air, the wind, the sound. I actually felt like it emphasized and was like amplified. Amplified.
Yeah.
So after the walk, when I finished, I remember the part where you said, okay, you're going to go through the mother,
the bird.
You're going to go through the bird. And I was wondering, like, oh, this is like a very cool game. The first thing in my mind was like, oh, this is a very cool game. But I felt a shift when I went through that. I actually felt some kind of energy, like, it was very, I would say it was mind opening.
Do you feel some blockages that you get to release?
Yes, indeed, I did feel, because halfway through the walk, I felt a bit confused. But I felt like, hey, I am so thankful to be here, to be on earth. I'm so thankful that I'm alive. Yeah, that was the first feeling that I really felt.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. And then you also joined us the second time. And then the second time is very interesting because 3 generations, her parents came, and of course for her to receive her child, which is level up in birth discovery. So this particularly is quite amazing, I find it. So would you like to share with us? I know there are 2 parts here, right?
Yes.
So you went the second time. It was a full preparation. So you didn't miss the first part. And then your own experience back to the womb, and that your mom received you.
Yes.
Yeah. How was that experience?
That was this time I had more kind of a little bit of nervous feeling. It was strange. I had a bit of a nervous feeling, and because another thing is that this time I was looking up all the time, looking at the trees and feeling that energy, trying to feel that love, that welcome feeling, like we are waiting for you, we want to receive you. And when I saw my mom waiting there, it was very, very emotional. I couldn't help and couldn't control the emotions. It was like a happiness that I'm so glad to see my mom there, that she was going to receive me. And she was, when I came out of that birth for the second time, my mom was there with her arms open and we hugged each other, and so much emotions were just flowing. It was amazing. It started off at the beginning when she was saying her poem. Her poem was just mind-blowing. Seriously mind-blowing. I think if you can really take the time to connect when you do attend this rebirth with Yen, when she read her poem, please do connect. It's amazing. Really, really amazing.
Oh, thank you. So your mom receive you. This is the idea, right, for all of us to be well received. Yeah, and we were not being received, or the mother for whatever reason are not able to hold the baby when we were born. This is the second time that we can do it. Yeah, we can still do it. And yeah, thank you for sharing. Yeah. So there's this part that when you receive your son, that's another another experience. Yeah, would you like to share? Because your son is amazing. He can really describe what was going on, what he saw, what he experienced when he was in the process of being born. Yeah, it was so
I think he actually remembered quite a lot of things as well, because the way he described when you spoke to him with us and all, the way he described, because we had some complication when I was giving birth to him. Both of us had complications, the baby and the mother. So, and I couldn't hold him long enough, and they had to take him away. Just like what you mentioned just now, sometimes we go through this. So this time I remember when he came out, he was trying to walk away, looking for his friend, but you told me to rewrite your story, rewrite the birth, and quickly go and hug him. And it was amazing because I felt him holding me back as well, embracing, like that mother touch, feeling each other close and supporting each other. It was amazing. Yes. Another amazing time. So I had like so many amazing moments because 3 generations, right?
Yeah, so meaniful.
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
I'm so blessed to have you all join this Reconnect with Me.
Thank you for creating this. Yeah.
And reconnect with nature as well. We all need it, right? To be nurtured by nature. And yes, you can rewrite your story. Yeah. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for watching Level Up with M. Remember to like, comment and share this video and hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss any of my video updates. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.